Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I have been out of it for a while. I haven't been making videos very much, which is due to a number of reasons. I was mainly focusing on the standard season for RCQ season, and so I wasn't playing a lot of modern, but we are pretty deep into the modern RCQ season right now. I have been playing it a little bit. I've mostly been playing stock burn, and it hasn't been going super great. I've had some close calls at tournaments. But I am kind of getting spanked by the general meta. Energy continues to be a tough matchup. I have also been flirting with Prowess variants with Cori-Steel Cutter because this card is broken, and I have unfortunately a lot less experience with Prowess play patterns in Modern over the years. I've played it a little bit here and there, but I've always been more of a burn gamer than a Prowess aggro gamer. So I'm still trying to learn a lot of the intricacies because that deck is pretty hard. Um, so, I am messing with that as well. I might record some videos with it just because it's like something that I'm working on. I have Izzet Prowess built out in paper as well. But that's not what I have here today. Today, I am going back to a build that some of the people in the burn community were testing previously before Modern Horizons 3, which was a hybrid Prowess build with Slickshot Show Off that sort of smushed together Prowess and Burn. And it utilized a cool interaction between just Slickshot Show Off getting immediate value from stuff like Bobble and Lava Dart to get really big, and then Boros Charm to give it indestructible. Boros Charm is also just a very flexible mode, not indestructible, double strike, the one that kills them. Boros Charm is just a very good modal card in this deck. Sometimes it's really good to protect all your creatures. Sometimes it's really good to deal 4 damage to your opponent because this is still a deck that can just do the burn thing. And so we're going to try that out in this shell. It's a little bit more expensive than Violent Urge, obviously, but it always gives double strike and doesn't rely on Delirium. We have some light up the stages for card advantage to go on with Cori-Steel Cutter. We've got a bunch of bolts. We've got Spike, Bolt Wave, and Dart. And yeah, so the idea of this deck is that hopefully it's a lot of very fast, aggressive face damage, and it makes up with the lack of card advantage that is going to be in traditional other builds that are playing stuff like Expressive Iteration and Preordain. Just with speed, I could see a universe in which we'd want the fourth light up the stage and find a cut for it somewhere else. I could see a universe where we want Skewer the Critics over one of the two Lava Spike variants because that deals with creatures, because currently all we have is Bolt and Lava Dart for creatures in the main board. Sideboard, we have a couple more options like Path, Searing Blaze, Pyroclasm for big go wide strategies. But I think this is a decent middle ground, and I'm willing to try it out. I have 3 Boros Charm instead of 4 because originally we only had room for 2 light up the stage, but I kind of like this 3-3 split here. Boros Charm at 2 mana isn't always what we want, but it is still good. Otherwise, the typical threats that you're going to see in Prowess, we've got Swift Spear, Dragon's Rage Channeler, and Cori. I'm excited to try this out. I've seen some people with a Rakdos burn build with Cori, DRC, and Bobble as well, and I am definitely going to try that deck out, but that's a much more direct burn build. Like, we're not playing Slick Shot, we're not playing Lava Dart. And I just wanted to see what a deck felt like that was really leaning into this sort of hybrid style. Boros, Prowess, Burn. I call it Bird. That's my name for it, because I'm very funny. So I have for us today a friendly league because this is mainly just a test. I'm trying to see how these numbers feel right now. I'm trying to see how the deck functions. I had a lot of results with this pre-MH3. I went to an event during SCGCon Dallas, and I played in a couple of modern side events back to back and like 3-0'd both of them with this deck. And not that that's like the peak of competition, but man, that deck felt great. I thought we were on to something, but then when Modern Horizons 3 came out and energy started kind of dominating everywhere, it was just not the thing to be doing. But yeah, interested to see if Cori brings us up to speed. It is obviously an incredibly powerful card, so let's get into it. Things I'm going to be looking out for right now is like, does Cori have enough juice to be double spelling enough? I hope the light up the stages help with that. If I think I need a fourth one, we can always add that. How does having say or 8 lava spikes feel versus something like Skewer the Critics or in Rakdos Bump of the Night? Okay, this is a pretty cool little hand. We've got Removal, Cori, Slickshot, Boros Charm, and this is a pretty good burst of damage if we can get to or navigate to a spot in the game where it matters. I'm pretty happy just going land pass here, and I'm probably going to plot the bird. Would love to see a bauble. Sometimes you just speak the name and it appears. Okay, so we have a game plan now. We're gonna pass. We're gonna plot slick shot, and then we're gonna have a big turn with Cori and slick shot on turn 3. We're very happy to lava dart or bolt any creature that they give us. Interesting. We got a triome. Might be zoo. I'm feeling zoo on this one. Yeah. Okay. Scion of Draco confirmed. This is not with Leyline yet, so I think we're good to just keep this here. Does have flying, which we don't love, but hopefully we can navigate a way around this. So we're gonna fetch instep, get an elegant parlor. Lava Spike, I think we're more interested in a land if we can find one right now. There we go. So honestly, there's a universe in which we just go Lava Dart or Lava Dart Lightning Bolt on this, but I think I'm good with plotting the bird this turn. Because the other thing about Slick Shot is that he's very likely to die. So there might be a universe in which you want to wait till you can protect it with Boros Charm. We'll see how they play. At the minimum, next turn I can Cori-Steel Cutter Bauble, go crazy with it. And I definitely want this Cori engine to get online as fast as possible because I want to go wide around this Draco. Currently, they are not interested in turning him sideways with my big slick shot, but if they find a removal spell, they might. Okay, we have another one? No, Fable, sure, that's fine. Okay, I assume this is going to be attacking this turn. Ooh. Okay, I get to do a lot of damage right now, which I'm pretty interested in. Okay, so we get to go... All right, I think we're fine playing this mountain. So we want to go Cori-Steel Cutter, Slick Shot, Trigger. Yes. Okay. Mistress Bauble, Lightning Bolt, Shaman Token, Bauble, opponent here. Stubborn Denial, good to know about. Very good to know about, actually. They get a 6. And now they definitely need to be aware. Okay, less of the lands would be nice. So they drew Stubborn Denial. They do, in fact, have a creature 4 or greater. So one of my spells at least is going to get countered. They probably have some removal for Slick Shot, which is a little bit sad, but like this is 5 damage right here if we can play around Stubborn Denial. So I just need to push through one more point. Or it's a 6 because Dark with Flashback. So Charm is the card we're really trying to get. Oh, they bend Stubborn Denial. Interesting. Playing Flage. I don't even really care about this. Like, yeah, they're gonna Flage Slick Shot here. Go to 9. I think we can probably push a lethal attack with Boros Charm and Dart next turn. Yeah, and then they're gonna hold up a blocker. They're attacking. I don't think that's the right play. Okay, well now I'm like I don't even know. They're probably not playing Force of Negation, but they could be, I guess. All right, let's get any burn spell is really gas here. Okay, I don't hate Bobble either. All right, so let's do that. Let's Bobble. Lava Dart you. Trigger Cori. Use Steel Cutter's ability, yes. Tarn. Bobble us. We're drawing an Arid Mesa, so we're gonna want to fetch that away. Let's move to combat. Swing. Dart you. Sacrifice the mountain we've used already. I mean, that's just lethal right there. So, I mean, I'm happy. Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't even need to show the Boros Charm. Definitely shouldn't have attacked. They would have at least had a blocker. I mean, I still would have won because of Charm. Okay, cool. That was a good game 1. Unfortunately, this deck has a cheater pants thing that they can just win with, so we're gonna bring in the hate for it. We've got Wear Tear to deal with the ley line, and it also can clip Scion if it doesn't have Hexproof. Depalm is good. They're swinging giant creatures. In this matchup, Charm is nice as indestructible, but we don't necessarily want as much of these like can't deal with creatures effects. So I'm just gonna completely trim Bolt Wave here. Maybe I just trim Boros Charm too. That's a little tricky. Boros Charm is protection versus extra early copies of burn spells. Maybe we're trimming a Bauble. I know they have Flage. I wonder if there's an argument for bringing in. We're bringing in Path. Path can clip Flage too. We'll go ahead. Slickshot's a little medium in this deck too, actually. We can probably trim one of those. There's an argument maybe that we should be trimming 2 of those. They have flying blockers and a lot of removal? Question mark. Okay, I mean, this is an incredibly reactive hand. Ooh, if I had a creature, if one of these wear tears was a creature, I'm gonna keep it, but I don't love it. I know you're supposed to hold Bauble just in case you have Cori, but I need a land. Okay, they don't have Leyline, which means these are completely blank pieces of cardboard. Lava Dart's fine. We're just gonna go ahead and play this Bauble out. Go ahead and hit them. They would be drawing a Leyline, but they're probably not going to. Okay. Let's hopefully we can draw a land soon or something. Okay, so Leyline's gone. I at least have an answer to the first threat. Okay, cool. We hit our land. That's good. I might just smash to Smithereens Scion of Draco if they play it turn 2 here. Because it's not smash, you know, where. Shock. Love that for us. Yeah, I'm happy to just play control if I have to until I actually have a threat. Okay, Lava Spike's fine for later. Yeah, we're gonna hold up interaction. I have no threats right now. Not much to do here. If they flage, I'm probably gonna path it on the stack. Just get that shit out of here. It's looking like what's happening. Or they're just playing Fable. Kavu? That's fine. I'm gonna hold path. If I draw like a DRC or a Swift Spear, it's better to have it in my hand, but man, these are looking stupid. Yeah, see, there you go. Play your outs. I will admit I don't love ramping them, but I gotta do something here. I probably should have done this. I'm realizing if they have a stubborn denial, I'm gonna feel like a jackass. So maybe I should have done this pre-combat. Yeah, I should have done this pre-combat. Okay, yeah, rookie mistake. That was bad. Okay, Depalm's gonna be good here. Depalm puts them to 9, and then I just need one more burn spell. So I think that that's gonna be my kind of cheese game plan here. And I'm glad we got that out of their hand. I'd rather not see that. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go to 14 here. They have just the Flage for value. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay. Boo. Alright. Don't have my path for that. That's very good for them. I don't know what to do. I could just Lava Spike and then hold up Depalm. That's probably the play, but we're just... We unfortunately drew a bunch of sideboard. I probably should have mulliganed this hand. Like, how was I to know that they didn't have the Leyline keep, right? But that's okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this now. If they have another counter spell, that's going to be really annoying. I might just concede to that, honestly. I guess I can top deck path. Okay, cool. So they go to 11 here. I've got 4 damage, putting them to 7. Flage is 1, 2. Okay, Flage is literally coming back next turn. And there's like nothing I can do about it. Love that card. We have another one. Okay, no, they have something that is 4 mana. Oh, they're just doing this now. I'm so stupid. Okay, so yeah, I don't think I can ever beat this without creature threats, and I just don't have. I drew the wrong part of my deck, which makes this matchup really hard, genuinely, to like account for, because which version of the deck are they gonna play? Like, I don't know. Maybe on the draw, just need some kind of a threat, you know? Yeah, this isn't enough. Swift Spear, Bolt, Lava Dart, Lava Dart. Yeah, just they have a giant blocker. Okay. All right, what do we want to do with this instead? Do we want to consider some number of surgical extractions for Flage, or do we just want to run it back? I think we just have to run it back, unfortunately, as much as I would like to. Rely on Deflecting Palm more so. Hopefully they don't get the Leyline Scion out. This is better. I think I'm happy with this. This lets me get a lot of damage in pretty early. Obviously we want to find that second land if possible. My current plan is Swift Spear and then Swift Spear Bauble. Okay, they kept 7, which means they probably have it out. Or no, it's my turn. So if we went past the pregame effects, then they don't have it, which is huge. Okay, so Sacred Foundry, yes. Swift Spear. Saving our Prowess trigger. Zoo is usually a turn 1 tap land kind of game or play. If they want to shock and kill it, they can. They might. We'll see. Okay. No, they're waiting. That's smart. Okay, land is what we want to see here. But if we don't, it's not the end of the world. Okay, perfect. Wow, that means we get everything. So here's our Swift Spear. We could also Lava Spike. Nah, I think it's better if we establish our creature base threat. This is a very fast start. We're gonna bobble, 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 trigger, 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 trigger. Let's see what we get here. Happy with more burn, happy with the Cori. So with the Cori, yeah, Bird Bolt is straight on top. And I'm gonna wait to bobble them until after they fetch. So I actually get the information. And we're gonna smack for 4. I expect one of these is gonna get bolted. Pass, they're gonna fetch. I'm gonna bobble them. Or no, I did this the wrong way. Whatever. Okay. I don't know if I got priority, but I want the bolt. Maybe okay, so I'm supposed to bobble them in their upkeep. Because it doesn't really matter. Okay. I mean they're close to dead here if they don't have a big play. Like they can Kavu. Basic Mountain is really interesting. I guess is what they have. But this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Kavu is up as a blocker. Plot Slick Shot is interesting. I think I like that a little bit better, but I don't know, because if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they become 3, I swing. Then with both, they block, they take 3 to 11. DRC is Delirious versus Plot Slick Shot, make them live in fear. I think I'm supposed to Plot Slick Shot this turn, and then I'll pass. And then next turn I go off. This is a little weak into untap Flage, but then they are at least tapped out, and then I'd love to see what they Flage. Slick Shot's doing a lot of damage if they're not respecting it. So I kind of doubt they're going to tap out. I want to see like a Lava Dart or a Bobble next turn. I don't hate the land because that lets me hold up Deep Palm maybe. And I'd like to have that for Flage. Though they're probably not going to Helix me. They're going to Helix a creature. Okay, they don't have a land. High Noon. That's a little lame. Okay, that's the game we're playing, I guess. Oh, and they're attacking. Okay. I mean, I think I win this race pretty easily. Yeah. No blocks. So I'm drawing live here. Mesa's good. Okay. So what this lets me do... Okay. So that's land. Okay. Cool. So we're actually just going to hold Slick Shot. We're going to Lava Spike and attack. I think High Noon's a little too late for them. Also, I have live outs. I have... Light up the stage isn't really what we want to be doing here, so that can go into the graveyard. Lava Spike, and then Instant would have been better. Too bad. So we'll just go ahead and hit for 5 here. And then DRC is Delirious next turn. And we get to hold up D-Palm, which is really good. Depending on how they play it, it might just kill them. D-Palm, very good in this matchup, by the way. Just kind of great right now, in general. Man, this deck is bad when it doesn't have Leyline Scion, huh? It's not bad, it's just a little slow. Okay, another Kavu. Don't hate that. You are tapped out now. Are we swinging? No, smart. Okay, cool. I'm going to get a Surveil land. The question is, do I just bolt them now? Yeah, because it gets Delirium. Yeah. No, order of operations is... Or no, I can... Yeah. Here we go. Mire into the graveyard. Then Parlor looks at the top. Swift Spear is not bad, but I think I'm more interested in direct damage right now. Yeah, and they got... Okay, they understand. All right, I think I navigated that pretty well. They got stuck on lands, which is a little unfortunate. Hard for them to win in that instance. And High Noon was going to slow us down, but otherwise we were just cooking. Deep Palm meant that we were never under any real pressure. Nice little win. Game 2, obviously, just a little bit awkward there. Can't all be winners. I missequenced a little bit on that. Probably should just not have ever kept that hand. Felt a little bit better if they started the game. Zoo was a cool deck, and I'm happy that it existed before Leyline. It is so much less cool with that card. Okay, we got 1 mana, DRC light up the stage, and some shit to do. This is a little bit of a risky keep, because if DRC dies turn 1, we're kind of in the hole. I think I'm going to keep it anyway. I got to see if decks or hands like these can go the distance. It's going to be pretty bad if it gets removed, but I think we're going to try anyway. Not everyone thinks that they need to kill DRC turn 1 anyway. Though if they have it, they have it. But that's removal that Slickshot's not going to take later. Yeah, cool. Looks like we're against energy. This does mean we're going to get our light up the stage off. Though our best draw is just a land, so I can just go and play Slickshot. Pretty sure runner land is our best draw here. Come on, come on. Okay, I don't hate that either, but we are going to move to combat. Smack. Light up the stage. Top. Oh, perfect. Land. Okay, so our land drops are set up. Go ahead and play Slickshot. Or not Slickshot, Swift Spear. And then next turn we get to play either plot Slickshot, play Cori, or just go ahead and Cori. Oh, this is Storm. Scary. Okay, we want to kill them as fast as possible, actually. So what's the fastest way to get my opponent dead? Is it just cast Slickshot and then try to go... Oh, I don't have white for Boros Charm. Now I have white. Okay, cool. I can play Barbering right now because next turn is when... Okay, so they get a lot of looks. I can't literally kill my opponent this turn. Oh, this is tricky. Yeah, let's just go all in on fastest kill possible. I can stay on top. All right. Unfortunately, if they have it this turn, they have it, but I'm hoping I get one more turn. If they have a bunch of impulses in hand, I might just be dead. This matchup, unfortunately, is the one I'm not quite teched for. All right. Do you have a bunch of rituals? Nope. Okay, cool. Next turn. All right. We're probably going to win. I mean, no, we're definitely going to win. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Cori, I would concede now if I was my opponent. Graveyard. They don't need to see the charm. Okay. Little bit of a slow start. Play draw magic, etc. We take surgical in this matchup, and the rest is kind of up in the air. So you can either kill Ral or you can kill Ruby Medallion, and you can't kill both. I don't have dedicated Storm Hate right now in this list, so your goal is to just kind of go as fast as possible. I think I'm happy trimming like that. And just hopefully we get some value out of Surgical. I don't have Eidolon. I thought about putting Magebane Lizard in the side, but it's really just for this because we have some other good stuff for the Mara. This is a pretty solid hand. I have removal for Ral. I have a Slick Shot. I'm happy to keep this. Oh, they're going to 4? Okay, that's a little unfortunate. My opponents are having bad variance in this league, but not going to be the best testing in the world. I wonder if I could take a turn off to do Elegant Parlor. Ooh, okay, never mind. No, I will. I can stay on top. I am giving them a lane, which maybe I shouldn't, but Medallion or something. Ral. If it's Ral, then okay. Okay. They can actually win. I'm a little scared. So we are just gonna... I can get artifact, land, instant, sorcery next turn. I think I just plot the bird and try to go crazy next turn. Yeah. I want to land. I can go Lava Dart, light up the stage, Bolt, Bobble, Glimpse. Okay. We're glimpsing. They did not hit very much. They can get a Ral. Yeah, there's Ral. Okay, they have a bunch of Eldrazi spawns. Good news is that Slickshot has flying. Let's see if we can one-tap them. I think we do actually Lava Spike. Hold on. Let me do the math. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Here, what are we drawing? Dragon Age Channeler. Okay. Okay, I did miss. That's unfortunate. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm giving him an opportunity, which I don't love. They can totally win here, so I have to be careful. Manamorphose. Trying to see a flip lost. Okay, love that. Maybe I'm supposed to kill Ral. If I lose, I was supposed to kill Ral. That was a really tricky turn. I'm gambling on the land just so that I can like win on the spot is nice. But okay, they win and denied. That's really interesting. Okay, they have 1 card left, a bunch of reducers. Are they Past in Flamesing? Okay, you have 5 here. Okay, there's Past in Flames. That lets them impulse a bunch, but I'm not seeing any accelerant. And they still could be losing these flips. And that's gonna hurt. 2 cards. I may have done a fucky wucky. Delicate Awakening. Rin 3. And like they're just gonna kill themselves to their Rin. I mean they're trying to ult him. but that does require a little bit of luck. Okay, there's an accelerant. Okay, I think I'm dead. I think I should have killed Ral. Yeah, I should have killed Ral. That's on me. Well, if they lose another flip, hold on. Okay, never mind. Ral is a liability sometimes. I still think I should have killed Ral, and that means they don't even have the chance, and I pretty easily win the next turn. Okay. I have won the die roll yet again. Huge. This seems to be a solid hand of Magic the Gathering cards. We are in the same situation. We're in that awkward, like, light up the stage thing. I'm going to keep it and see if my opponent wants to be nice to me. It worked out last time. I am going to shock in this and play a Dragon's Rage Channeler and hope they don't kill it. And if they do, then I have at least Swift Spear next turn. Land top deck means we are cooking with gasoline. Okay, cool. Might be the mirror. They liked their card. This does mean we're getting our LUTs. If we get the land off the top, then we can just go crazy. Okay, Cori's fine. Let's go ahead and attack. I'm kind of looking for land off of this if we can get really lucky. Cori into the graveyard. Don't want that. Oh, we have completely missed. Not great. Not great, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Grixis. What are we doing? We doing something cool? This is probably Grixis tempo. Or maybe it's just Grixis prowess. Currently, they are doing better because they have hit their lands. If I hit the land next turn, I can go either Swift Spear, or Swift Spear Bolt Wave. We will see. Land? Ooh, tragic. Okay. I kind of have to cast this, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill mine. It's fine. Yeah, so this is Grixis prowess. Cool. I need a land. Very badly. I will bolt one of their threats. Ugh, them having their land drops is going to be the difference maker. If they go like Cori into something else, I'm probably can't come back from this. Okay, another DRC. Land is the third creature type. Okay, they have Delirium, unfortunately, making this game much harder. I mean, like, I have Bolt, right? Like, I can just play the game and tempo it out, but I really got to get that land. If they have a removal spell here for Swift Spear, it's going to be incredibly hard to win. Yeah, we kind of gambled on a greedy hand. But you're supposed to do that with these builds to some extent. I don't know. There's actually an argument that maybe this deck should be on 19 lands instead of 18, but I don't know where you find the last cut. The old build used to play with fire as well, so you had additional ways to fix the top of your deck, since we don't have like cantrips like Preordained to dig real deep. Okay, they did have the literal nuts that I was talking about. This is going to be a very hard game to win. If I get a land right here, I can bolt one of them, but they're going to still be pretty ahead. I may concede if I don't hit the land here. Okay, we did. It's a pain land, but we'll take it. I have a lot of burn, so... Oh, Mutagenic is really good here. I'm going to make this attack. If they want to take the trade, they will. No, they won't. Okay. If I get a land, I can what? Oh, wow, they have another Mutagenic. Wow, that's really good. It's 8, putting me to 4. They have a Dart. Verge. Okay, cool. That does it. Cool. All right. We are in the mirror. We have Deflecting Palm and Searing Blaze for this, and Path to Exile. All good options. In the mirror, we are less interested. Boros Charm can protect, but it doesn't do as much, and we are definitely less interested in Bolt Wave. Just completely cut it. Probably want to trim like a bubble. I think I like everything else, yeah. We operate at a slightly different style than their deck does. Searing Blaze is really good in the matchup. And Depalm is something that they just don't have access to, and if they don't have a Spell Pierce at the right time, they're just going to get completely blown out by it, which is really cool. Yeah, that was a bit of an unfortunate game. We almost had it, but they had a really good hand. If they had one last removal spell for my Swift Spear, and they didn't have double mutagenic growth, there is a universe in which I can maybe stabilize, and then if I hit another land drop, I can maybe burn them out over the top. Just because I have a lot more damage, like direct face damage. Okay, can't keep 4 lands, 2 spells, no threats, or 5 lands, 2 spells, no threats. This is a little bit worse. I have to play control until I find a threat, but I will keep it. I think I will ditch Barbarian Ring. And then I am going to play this to Surveil if I need to, and Lava Dart if I don't. Probably Fetch Shock, unfortunately, but here we are. Okay. Love to see a DRC here, because then I can just cleanly Lava Dart, but I'm pretty happy bolting it either way. It's interesting. Maybe I want to bolt. I think I'm actually gonna wait. Obviously, they have mutagenic, so maybe it's just worth bolting. I really do need to find a threat of my own. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to play Swift Spear, and then I'm going to bolt it. I know Lava Dart kills it more cleanly. You know what? Actually, I will Lava Dart it. You got it? Yeah, they are going to mutagenic here. That's fine. We prefer them using mutagenic on their turn, so I can't attack. I'm not going to attack here. Obviously, it sucks if they just have removal. Maybe I am supposed to attack. Just assuming that they have a bolt or something. It's really interesting. Okay. Bolt is the best possible thing. If they have it here, I'm going to be very sad. Or in a Holy Heat. They totally have it. Oh, man, that's tough. Okay. Making this light up the stage pretty bad in my hand. Yeah. Okay. Good hand. It's going to be pretty hard for me to get over the finish line here. Unless they go all in and just let me kill them with Deep Balm. I don't hit a land here. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to wait. I think I need them to over commit. I kind of want to bait them. I'm going to bolt Swift Spear here. If they have a bunch of pump stuff, I think I can get them. Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay. It's good to know. Did I play this land? I'm losing my mind. Did I play this land this turn? No, I drew Lava Dart. I had this last turn. Okay. Well, this means they have to kill me. They have to kill me or hold up removal for Slick Shot. But they can probably just kill me. I don't think I should have gambled on that land there. I should have just held up Deep Palm. But it's tough. I don't know. Maybe they don't have me dead at 11 when they have a prowess creature. What are the odds? I think I'm just dead. Yeah. Tricky mirror. Gotta be careful. I feel a little bit dumb dying with this in my hand. Yeah. I should have just. That was greedy. It was a greedy play. Shouldn't have done that. I kind of knew it was greedy too. I gotta not do stuff like that. So I do have threshold on if that matters. I mean, slick shot. 1, 2, 3 is 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'm so dead. Never mind. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, so they need like any other spell here. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or 10, oh, sorry. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, are they playing safe? No, they have Verge. Yeah. Just don't play with your food. Just kill me. Okay. I should have absolutely held up Deep Palm. What'd you target? Okay, you targeted the wrong creature, first of all. Yeah, I'm dead. You got it. It's fine. Yeah, okay. I did not play that one very well. Good learning lesson though. I mean, I shouldn't gamble like that. I've been gambling on lands has not been working out for me so far, which means either I need more lands in the deck or I need to make plays not expecting that I'm going to get them off of light up the stage. Honestly, it's making me think that I just need a 19th land. I don't know. Maybe then I'd flood too much. Maybe Barbarian Ring doesn't belong in this list. I don't know. All right, back with the next one. Like this hand a lot. Don't love Elegant Parlor being my opening hand. A classic, though. I'm going to just play it turn 1. And Fang being energy. DRC can stay on top. No, it's Prowess again. Getting the opportunity to run this back. They're playing the terrible art. Everyone point and laugh. I will play a Spear. I'm trying to think if I want to go Swift Spear. Or just Swift Spear Bolt. I think I'm going to play 2 Swift Spears and attack. And I'm going to see if they want to waste resources. I mean, this kind of puts the pressure back on them. But we'll see. I have a lot of damage next turn. If they go Swift Spear Bolt, I'm going to feel a little dumb. This is another classic situation in which I want to get a land off of light up the stage, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Do they have a bolt as well to make my life miserable? Preordain is fine. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we draw. They get to dig a little bit. Okay. We have taken some damage. Let's see what we draw. I would love a land. Dart. That's good later. I think I would like to play Dragon's Rage Channeler and cast Lightning Bolt on one of your tapped Swiss Spears. And if you have a mutagenic, you have a mutagenic, but that's kind of a waste of it. Lava Spike into the graveyard. Right? Yeah, I think we're more interested in a land. That's 3 card types. If they kill a creature, DRC is Delirious. Okay, they do have it, which is fine, because it means they're not using it next turn. And it's tapped, so we were not doing combat tricks. They're going to go to 9 here. And I have a pretty good look at a lethal push for damage, depending on how many of my creatures are alive next turn. Might block. We'll see. 4 cards is a lot. No darts in the graveyard. 4 prowess triggers each makes these guys 5. So if some amount of that is face damage, I would be dead if I just didn't block. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Okay. Cori. All right. That means that's very scary, but that does mean I'm probably not dying this turn. Which is good because it means I can, like, yeah. Okay. Mutagenic triggers Cori. They just put them at 6, which is really dangerous. So even if their last card is Dart, I mean, I'm not dead. Okay, hold on. Let's do some math. 5, 5, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'll block. Monstrous Rage. Cute. Is that lethal? Probably. Ugh. Monstrous Rage. Stanley. I blame you, Stanley, for this. Okay. Same deal. Steering Blaze, Depalm, Path to Exile. All coming in. Trim a Boros Charm. Trim my Bolt Waves. Whatever. I don't know. Very, very spicy include. They had to have exactly that, though. Like, I mean, Lava Dart goes pretty hard there. I think I lost that game because my Elegant Parlor was in my opening hand, which is a little bit lame, but true, because it meant I couldn't have the Swiss Spear on the board. Okay. Let's see if we can not draw Elegant Parlor in opening hand. Ooh. All in on the Slick Shot Cori plan? Yeah, we'll take this. This is a little slow, but I think we can make it work. With a little bit of help from our top of the deck, we can make this work, I think. Okay. I will probably bolt a creature, especially if it's a Swift Spear. Do I want to kill this? Interesting. Yeah, I think I do. I think I want to kill this. I'm going to be mad if they have mutagenic. Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and shock this in. Okay, we got a Taylor. We got a Preordain. They are tapped out of removal, and because I have the backup Slick Shot, I am decently likely to just shove it. I'm looking for a 1-mana spell. A removal spell, such as Lightning Bolt, would be great. Path is fine. Okay, we're exclusively drawing lands today. Probably not going to be able to win this game, which is really frustrating. But Cori's good, so let's try to believe in the top of our deck. This is terrible. So the good news is, like, I have plenty of follow-up once I can get there, but I do need a little bit more action. It's just not great. Kind of an anticlimactic way to end this, but hey, sometimes that's magic. I would like to believe this is a good matchup. Like, my deck is like structurally built to be able to go against it. I just need to be able to draw it. Like, again, Deepalm and Searing Blaze are both so good in this matchup. Looking for an instant here. Gets her Delirious. Verge is makes calculations so tough because you're like, ugh. Okay, Delirium's on. Choose Bauble. They are holding up a red source. Okay, I'm fine with this. Kind of surprised. I feel like if Slickshot was gonna die, he would have died last turn. Kind of a weird thing. All right, please, deck, give me something good. That is good, but ugh. All right. I'll play another bird and then not be able to activate Cori. Yeah, I literally can't attack. That's cool. I'm gonna send a chat message tactically as a saying that I'm not drawing well, and try to get my opponent to go all in here. I don't think they will, because I have I have a bigger board, so they'd have to be able to kill a lot of stuff. I do flying blockers, and I'm happy to sack a slick shot here, but they are attacking. Okay, I'm gonna not block. Okay, I got a 7. That's fine. I mean, this is a lot of damage. So, I mean, Deepalm is literally lethal here, but I'm gonna be more proactive because, like, I just can't. I mean, I can move Cori to one of the slick shots. Nah, it's fine. Surely they're gonna do something. They have to suspect something. I mean, they just kill it and then I'm dead. Yeah, I have to let this happen. Okay. Hopefully Deepalm's enough. I'm not sandbagging. I don't have anything weird. I don't love that they're gonna find out about this for game 3, but it's okay. I have enough to pay for Spell Pierce. So Deepalm hits Lightning Bolt and they lose. And I'm doing this because it resolves on the stack first. And then we don't have to wait for combat, potentially. I don't want them to force a tie. Okay, so resolves. 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 I would like to choose Lightning Bolt. And then we're going to resolve the Prowess triggers and what? You don't have a Spell Pierce. Oh my god, they're piercing their own bolts. That's smart. That's really smart. They don't have enough to pay for it, though. I think I'm only dead to Lava Spike or Second Bolt now. That's really sad. If I lose because of that, that's really smart. Okay, fair enough. I should have thought about that as a line. Okay, so I'm supposed to wait. So I get a 4, and then I probably hit... Oh, and they have Flood Maw. Is that enough? Or am I at 1? I think I'm at 1. Wow. If they can somehow get a Lava Dart in the graveyard... No, that's exactly lethal. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough. Okay. Frustrating. Frustrating, but my opponent played better. I was supposed to Deepalm Swift Spear. I'd still be at 1. I thought I was being cute, but that is the one thing that beat me. Ugh, how frustrating. But very cool. Also, like barely there on Barbarian Ring. I'm just like a couple of cards short. Floodmaw is good there. Huh. Yeah. D-Palm would have won if I had targeted Swift Spear. Okay. Can't do anything about that. Oh, whoops. Go back to my league, please. All right, let's go see if I can get the positive record here. All right, and for our last match here, pretty good hand. Again, dude, I cannot stop drawing Elegant Parlor. That is crazy. I'm going to keep this. It's fine. We can go Cori Swift Spear later. Cori Slickshot Swift Spear. So I am going to play Elegant Parlor turn 1. Yeah, I'm okay with a land here. Thoughtseize is fine. They probably take Cori. Okay, so they take Cori. Draw my Sacred Foundry. I'll go ahead and play that. And I will go ahead and plot. I wonder what's playing Blood Crypt Thoughtseize in the Year of Our Lord. Okay, I'm going to set up a turn. So I am going to just move to combat. See if this gets fatal pushed. It doesn't look like it is. I'm going to dart. I guess this is like a Dimir mid-range deck. If they just bolt her, I can lightning bolt. Yeah, okay, cool. All right, my plan next turn is to go all in and then have Boros Charm Indestructible as my backup. Okay, this is Jund. We're just playing Jund. Fascinating. There are people who still do this shit. Okay, Saga's online. So this is Jund Saga Man. Okay, Goyf on the ground. That's kind of awesome. I don't love having to play around Fatal Push, but I will. He didn't really need that. All right, Slick Shot. I'm gonna just see if this goes through to damage, because if it does, then I can put them to 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this go to damage. Safer, just in case they have the fatal push. Yeah, so then I get to go indestructible. They go to 1, which isn't 0. And then hopefully we just draw anything next turn. I get to keep my board, which is pretty cool. They get tick up. We're not quite at scary Shadow Spear yet. Okay, we got Raucous Theater. Thoughtseize, I think they should cast that, actually. I'm of the opinion that they should cast that. Okay, Spellbomb is not bad. That doesn't really matter. Yeah, sure. Okay. If they have a bolt or a fatal push for my Slick Shot, still sucks, but I mean, I'm just looking for any direct damage. I have so much of it. Okay, yeah, they have fatal push. Okay. All right, we have a gigantic Tarmogoyf. They attacking? Wow, that's so crazy. They're not attacking. All right, any burn in my deck. There we go. Old reliable. All right. Tarmogoyf Gaming. What are we bringing in for Jund? Path seems good. Surgical's interesting. Probably not. I wouldn't mind some number of Wear Tear because I know that they're going to be on some horse shit, probably. I think I will bring in Searing Blaze. Like, it classically doesn't kill Tarmogoyf, but they're probably playing Ragavan. They're probably playing some other relevant creatures. D-Palm's great against Goyf specifically, but I'm not sure that I want it as good. I kind of like Charm here. I'm going to trim. I think we just want to go really fast. Something like this. I don't know. Maybe we do trim one. Maybe trim a Slick Shot. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Got to figure out all my sideboarding stuff. That's the other thing with this deck. This is a good hand. I will keep this. DRC. Yeah, I'll play that first. Love to draw a bauble. That'd be really cool. Next turn, I could go Swift Spear Path. I could go just Cori Pass. I could do a lot of stuff. Dashing Ragavan? No, Rin and 6. That does kill this. I forgot. Man, I haven't played against this card in forever. All right, draw. Two Taylor Swift Spears. I mean, don't mind if I do. I'm not killing Rin. I don't care. Hopefully they don't have Pyroclasm. That'd be embarrassing. Okay. Goodbye one. They might have both dead. Okay, cool. All right. Cori-Steel Cutter. Did I cut any light up the stages? Yeah, I think I shouldn't have cut light up the stage. Obviously, I'm putting that in. Because then just anything to trigger Cori at this stage in the game is better. Looks like they don't have another Fatal Push. They do. Okay. That's fine. We still have Cori. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or one creature or one card off of Barbarian Ring. Charm means they're effectively okay. Now they're effectively at 5. They really need to be able to deal with this Cori. I'm hoping they play a creature so that I can double spell to Path and have utility with Path next turn. Man, speaking of decks that just can't keep up in Modern these days, I appreciate this guy trying to play it, but just oof, it's tough. Yeah, Obium works. They have 2 of them. Okay, sure. What do we got? That's pretty good. This just lets me untap to Barbering win, which I'm pretty happy with. If they don't have removal, Path would have been lethal, but I don't have a mana, so I'm deeply interested in Barbarian Ring. They are going to. Their Saga's one short of getting Nile Spellbomb, so they can't bomb me. If they just top deck Nile Spellbomb, that's fine. I will let them trade their OBM for this. They are currently dead on board to Barbarian Ring. If they cannot nuke my graveyard, and even if they can, then I am good to find just like literally any burn spell. Astrophy? That's smart. Very smart. I will go get my mountain. Okay, now I'm just shopping for burn in my burn deck, which I'm not super worried about anything they're going to have just because I have Path for Goyf, and eventually they're going to get tokens or Shadow Spear, and that's annoying, but we're pretty far back from that. They should be smart enough not to go to 1, though, because I have Dart. I have one more Barbering. I could top deck it. Looks like we have found Fable. Okay. I can path that with a creature for lethal if I draw a Swift Spear or Slick Shot. DRC is Delirious if that comes up. I'm just looking for burn. Old Reliable. Okay. Okay, that was a 3-2 record. Our 2 losses were Prowess Mirrors, where we just kind of got a little bit outplayed and our opponents kind of ran real hot. The first match I think was mostly due to my own misplays, and the second match was also due to my own misplays. That Spell Pierce trick was really smart. So some talented Prowess opponents in the queue. I think despite that this deck probably still feels I know literally Bro goes 0-4 against the matchup is like my deck is favored, but we have some systematic stuff that I think makes that a pretty good matchup. I'm decently happy with the 75. Got wins on 2 meta decks at the beginning. Even though the Zoo matchup they never did find Leyline. Yeah, this plays pretty nice. It feels okay as a hybrid. I don't know if it's necessarily more powerful than the Izzet build, but I like it, so I might take it F&M tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day.